Machado de Assis, 1839–1908, is considered one of the greatest writers in Brazilian literature. Born in Rio de Janeiro to a humble background, he was self-taught and overcame adversities such as epilepsy and stuttering to become a master in portraying the human soul with irony and depth. Founder of the Brazilian Academy of Letters, his work includes novels, short stories, chronicles, and poetry, known for its social critique and refined style. The Case of the Rod, originally published in 1891 in the Gazeta de Noticias and later included in the collection Páginas Recorridas, 1899, is a short story that addresses social hypocrisy and moral dilemmas. Set in Rio de Janeiro, it follows Damião, a young seminarian who flees the seminary, unwilling to pursue a religious life. He seeks refuge in the home of Rita, an influential woman who promises to help him convince his father to allow him to leave the seminary. During his stay, Damião observes the cruel treatment Rita inflicts on her young slave, Lucretia. At one point, Rita decides to punish Lucretia and asks Damião to hand her the rod used for beatings. Damião faces a moral dilemma: protect Lucretia or secure his own freedom. He chooses to hand over the rod, betraying his principles for personal gain. The story is a critique of 19th-century Brazilian society, exposing the dehumanization caused by slavery and the hypocrisy of the ruling classes. Machado employs a direct and ironic narrative to reveal the contradictions and cruelties of the time, showing how personal interests often override ethics and compassion. To conclude, these are the 5 main characteristics of the book The Case of the Rod by Machado de Assis. Critique of social hypocrisy. The story exposes the hypocrisy of the ruling classes, who perpetuate oppression and injustice in the name of personal interests. Protagonist's moral dilemma. Damião represents the conflict between ethical principles and personal interests, choosing his freedom over another's well-being. Depiction of post-abolition slavery. Although set after the abolition of slavery, the story shows how oppressive and inhumane practices persisted in Brazilian society. Ironic and direct narrative. Machado uses simple and ironic language to criticize the social and moral contradictions of his time. Complex and symbolic characters. The characters represent social archetypes, such as the freedom-seeking youth, the authoritarian woman, and the oppressed slave, allowing for a deep analysis of power relations. This was our summary of the book The Case of the Rod by Machado de Assis. We hope it was helpful.